So what exactly is SaaS? SaaS stands for Software as a Service. And today I'm going to explain to you why it's replacing traditional marketing agencies and how you can get ahead of the curve here and create your own SaaS business. So when we use software as a service instead of a traditional marketing agency, we're actually able to charge less, which right off the bat doesn't sound like a benefit. But if you've ever had a $1,500 or $2,000 marketing client, they are your boss. You are an employee for them, and that is the first thing that they cut when there's any type of downturn in their business is their marketing. You are replaceable. Now, if you have a SaaS company and you sell them software, on the other hand, you're able to keep your clients longer because the software is so deeply rooted into what their business is and their functionality of their business that they use every day. If they use a website, for example, text messaging, SMS, email marketing, if they're using your software for these specific marketing needs, then it's going to be a lot harder for them to actually cancel your service, because in order for them to contact their clients, for example, they'd have to get rid of their SaaS. The software we're going to be using deeply integrates inside of their business, so it creates very sticky situations so they're unable to actually get rid of you if there is a downturn in their business, because your functionality of your software is helping them with every aspect of their company. The SaaS we're going to be talking about today is called Go High Level, and it is unbelievably powerful. For example, about a couple years ago, I ran multiple companies. We used to have to use 15 different website applications and connect them all with duct tape and API keys to get them to work. Some had to have custom software. Some we had to wait for APIs to be released while we bugged developers to create the APIs so we could cross-talk to each one of the platforms. I remember opening up my web browser and having 15 different tabs pinned to open every single time, and I would sit there and go through every single tab of every single application to make sure the website was functioning, to make sure that sales were coming through, the email marketing was going out, the website was running properly, the tracking was working, the mouse flow was working, the payment gateways were working, the text messages were working. Nowadays, we can use one software and literally do all of that inside one dashboard. And that's what Go High Level is. And I like to compare it to the software that ate all other softwares. It's the most powerful software that I've run across as a marketer, and I've been using software since I was 6 years old. I use it in all of my businesses. This is this one software that I'm gonna stick with for the rest of my business career. It's that powerful. Now, why am I talking about software like this? It's because all business owners need software, whether they know it or not. Why do they need it? When I say software, what I'm really talking about are websites, email marketing, ads, text SMS automation, online tracking, online payments, tracking and analytics. All of these are softwares, and they are all integrated into this one platform that you are able to sell to your clients. Like I mentioned earlier, the first thing that a company cuts when times get rough are the marketers. I've had a lot of clients where the churn is very high when you're running a high ticket month to month, let's say $1,500, to run their ad services and run their marketing, because if they have a downturn in their business, you're the first thing that gets cut without even a say. With software, they can't do that. They can't turn you off. They need the software, and they use it for every aspect of their business. The greatest thing about Go High Level and the system I'm going to show you is you need to work smarter, not harder. Make the software work for you. Set it up once and it runs automatic. If you target one specific niche, you're able to set up and copy and paste over automations, websites, changing logos around. It's very simple to set the software up once and have them pay you $400, $600 a month just to keep those automations going. The biggest problem I see with young entrepreneurs is that they're focusing too much on working inside their business, when what they really need to do is focus working on their business and getting new clients. Nobody wants to be an employee inside their own business. You want to be able to grow your business. A very powerful tool that we have at our disposal is called white labeling. Now, this software, you're able to white label and create it as your own. Your brand, your company name, your logo, your software. Go High Level lets you customize your software so that it doesn't say Go High Level anymore. It's all your own software. Imagine telling people about your software company, giving them your URL, having them type it in, and bam, they go to a beautifully laid out website with the best software functionality in the world, and you get to say it's yours. Because guess what? It is yours. You get to pick specific functions to each sub account and each client you take on. So one client may see just a website. Another client may just see email marketing. You could have a client that you give the full suite to and give every single functionality. Email marketing, SMS marketing, missed call text back. This allows you to sell every business differently based on their needs, and you can customize each offer specific to what they're going through. Every business runs into different problems at different times, whether it's not enough leads, whether it's too many leads and not enough lead nurturing. This software allows you to make sure that you're able to handle their complexity as it comes. The greatest thing about this business model is that you're able to create custom offers, as I was mentioning. And what you can do is you can upsell services later that they may need potentially after you get them traffic to their website, for example. If a company doesn't have a good lead nurturing, email marketing, SMS automation set up, they're falling behind. No business owner can sit there and respond to every single client that comes in. If they're getting 50, 60, 70 clients a day, now they'll either need to hire somebody for that specific role, or we have an option here to automatically set up automations for them at a service, a monthly service for them that we can add on to their existing service of what they're paying you for. For example, let's say you offer them a free website. After they have a free website, they're going to start getting leads into their website. They're going to start filling out the lead forms, and all of a sudden you're going to have an issue where the owner gets too many leads to handle. They will need to start booking. You can set up a automatic booking page with SMS texts so their clients can automatically text their booking appointments. All of these services are available for you to sell to them, and the greatest thing about it is that they're services that are automatic. You don't need to sit there and manage them. You set them up once, and then you get a monthly recurring revenue from them. They may ask you to change an email here and there from week to week, but that's small compared to actually running a $1,500 client, running their Google ads for them, and sitting and being their employee where they expect and to justify the $1,500. With these smaller services, you're able to get a lower churn rate, and actually in the long run, you make more money because you're able to focus on getting more clients and getting more automation set up. The greatest thing about this is you get to choose what part of Go High Level you want to sell to them. If you enjoy building websites, for example, then you can offer websites at certain prices. If you enjoy the email marketing, you can sell them email marketing. You can find a niche that has a specific problem and then sell that solution to them. Because like I said before, this software is the software that ate all other softwares. I'll give you an example. I did have a client that was getting too many leads, and they wanted to stop the ads because it was too many leads for them to handle, and they weren't communicating with the leads properly enough. Now, that's a huge issue when getting leads. If you don't communicate with the lead in the first 5 minutes of them filling out a form, you're going to lose that lead. They're emotionally invested during that time. They filled out the form. They're ready to get more information. And if you do not communicate with them, after 5-20 minutes, they forget about you. You need to have an automation set up. When they're interested in your business and they come through, then you need to communicate with them. A great service to sell is called missed call text back. And for example, if you have an HVAC company and business hours are from 8 to 5, after 5 p.m., let's say somebody has an emergency and they call your company, that's just going to go to voicemail and be wasted. What missed call text back does is it instantly sends a notification via text to the person that called saying, hey, can I help you? We're out of the office right now, but I'd love to get your information and see what your problem is. Now, that automatically stores them as a contact to be followed up with either the next day, or if you have the white labeled phone app that we can sell our clients as well, we can use that to have instant communication, as the owner of the company will see that it's a very important client and they can communicate with them right from their phone without ever picking up the phone. The possibilities here are endless, and you will be the hero for solving all of their problems. This is why it's a great business model to start in 2024. So for anybody wanting to try this method out, I'm offering my entire course for free to anyone who signs up using my link. Now, my goal is trying to get you guys to have your first paying client within the first 30 days. If you can get that, that is a success in my eyes, and it proves the business model for you where you can go on and get more clients. With my free course and a 30-day free trial, it will be a no-brainer to start this business model. There's literally zero risk. What business model in 2024 can you start with zero risk? And the skills that you're going to be building along the way, getting clients, servicing the clients, building out automations, these are amazing skills that companies pay hundreds of thousands of dollars in positions for marketers for these skills. And you'll be learning them all of yourself and servicing your own clients. The greatest thing about having your own business too is that nobody can ever fire you. The job security on having your own paying clients is unbelievable. Now you may ask, why am I doing this? Well, I love teaching and I love talking about marketing. I'm actually quite obsessed with marketing. That's also why I built a Discord community, and all we talk about in there is marketing. So if you guys are interested in joining that, I'll leave a link down below.